Welcome back, and yes, we are still streaming live from the studios of High Television Buea. And yes, it is time for us to make sure that we start your day with this amazing amazing facts about did you know. And so today we'll be looking at something very interesting, but I don't think it's that really interesting. It's just one of the things we find around us, one of the domestic animals we find around us. Somebody once said it's not a domestic animal. That the fact that it bites people doesn't mean it's not domestic. I don't know how true this is, but I know they taught us back in school that every animal that you can live with, that you can use as a pet and all, it's a domestic animal, right? And so today we will be finding out some interesting facts about dogs. Yes, we'll be finding out some interesting facts about dogs. So do you love dogs? Like, are you one of those persons who take dog as a pet? Because as for me, moi je ne suis pas là-bas, donc I am not. Even if I used to tell my aunts, because usually when we go for holidays, she has dogs at home, so since she knows I'm scared of dogs, I'll always be the one that she'll send, like, go and give the dogs food. I'm sure that dog literally grow thin because moi, I go there and I just throw the food. It's not me that will even go closer to the dog, because I don't know what will make me like dogs in future, but as it is right now, I don't. Maybe in future, maybe they are going to do one incantation. It should be an incantation or a ritual for me to like dogs. And that is why people who like dogs, I don't visit them, or people who keep dogs as pets. So if you don't want me to visit you, just tell me that you have dog in your house. It's okay, I'll not come to your house. I normally don't like visiting people, so you have dog is already enough. That's already enough reason for me not to visit you. So we begin with the first today, and which is saying, did you know if people say something bad about you, judge you, if they know you, don't feel bad. Just remember that dogs bark if they don't know the person. So yes, when you go to a compound and let's say it's your first time, maybe if you're a frequent person there, this dog has been seeing you, and maybe when you go there again, the dog doesn't really bark. But if it's your first time, second, third time, you realize that the dogs bark, and sometimes when the dogs start barking, it's an indication to their master or to their keeper that someone is around, and you hear them asking, who is that? Because they one thing about dogs is they communicate a lot. Yes, they communicate a lot. I don't like them, but I don't know, it's just a phobia. It's like I don't like them, but if I am opportune to like them, like if something happens in future for me to like dogs, I think I would love to, like, if I'm able to take that fear away, then I'll love to keep them around. But that fear is still there. Yeah, it's still there. So I can't keep it around because I'm still scared. But if I'm able to take away that fear, then I'll be able to keep them, because I love the way they communicate. They communicate so well. Like, if something bad is about to happen, they can actually smell it and communicate to you like something bad is about to happen, and maybe you shouldn't go this way. For example, even they can sense that someone is sick. These creatures, they are amazing. Like, they were created almost as humans. They communicate, like, you talk to them. Some people communicate with their dogs. In fact, most people, like, if it's your pets, they communicate with them. Like, you can tell them, go get me that bag, and they'll bring it. Like, they are, I don't know if I should say a smaller version of not humans, but I don't know how I can put it. So just so you know, if people talk about you, they judge you, they say bad stuff about you, just remember that dogs bark if they don't know somebody. So if people talk about you, probably they haven't met you before, and some of these things they heard it from another person. They heard it, and often at times you cannot judge people because you heard what another person says. like get to get an experience of this person, get to find out who this person is. I always tell people, don't inherit someone's enemy. That person's enemy can be your helper tomorrow. That person's enemy can be your destiny helper, can be someone that would, lift you up from poverty, or just give you a big opportunity in life. Or maybe you might end up, what if you inherit somebody's enemy and tomorrow you have to end up in that person's family, maybe as a wife or as a husband, whatever the case may be. So don't inherit people's enemy. Let people's judgment of others not influence how you relate with them. Have an experience with them. Let it be your experience, not someone else's experience, and you buy it. So just so you know, if someone judges you, they talk bad about you and all of that, just dogs back when they don't know people, and they are backing because they don't know you, and maybe they want to get to know you. So just take it that way. I don't know if I should say this is the Juno or motivational speech, but whatever the case may be. Okay, so we are moving forward, and this time around we are going to talk still about dogs. And yes, we are going to the next. So did you know, again, that dog can recognize when their owner are being treated rudely and may snub that person? So did you know that dogs can recognize when their owners are being treated rudely and may snub that person? Some of them even, they attack the person. For example, if you have a problem with the owner of a dog and you go to that person's compound, you're talking, you're raising your voice, maybe you want to cause a fight. If that person has a dog, just try to witness what is going to happen around you. Realize that the dog starts barking, the dog starts attacking. They don't attack their masters because they are like, how can I put it, near their pets, and to some extent we can say they are like guards. I don't know, yes, something like that, because they know that you are in their, like, that's their territory. That's why when you're going to a compound, or when you're approaching a compound and there's a dog there, you realize that they start barking. They to them, that's their territory. They are guarding that territory, and they don't want you to be there. And their master as well is also their territory. So by the time you start causing trouble and doing certain stuff, you realize that they start retaliating, and they stay, they get angry, they are backing and all of that. So they can actually know when their master, they can recognize when their master is rudely being, maybe is insulted or something. So just so you know, I know those who are already close to dogs, they already know about that. And then excuse me, and then this one now is what I'm suffering from. I think there are others. Please, if you're suffering from this, just raise up your hand. The fear of dogs. So did you know the fear of dogs is called xenophobia? Did you know it's called xenophobia? So I'm suffering from xenophobia. Yes, I know that my hands are up. Please, if you're also not a lover of dogs, raise up your hand. We are all suffering from xenophobia. Like I said, I love the way dogs communicate. I'm so much more in love with that, and if I have the opportunity to take away this fear, then dogs are one of those things that I would keep it, like, because of the communication and also because of the way they relate. It's almost like you have someone in the house. Like, you feel like some people live with their dogs. I mean, like the way the Americans, the Westerns, the way they treat dogs. Gosh, a dog dies and these people, they make a funeral, everybody comes and gather. It's like they lost, I don't know, but the way they treat their pets, most especially, not just dogs, but the way they treat their pets is, I mean, in fact, some of them even give their names. They even register their pets' names. They even have a certificate, like a pet. I don't even know how I can place it, but some of them go to that extent of taking dogs like if they are counting their children, they'll count a dog as one of them. Yes, that is it. That's to tell you how much they treat them. And it's not the case in Africa, where you find some persons every Monday eating dog meat somewhere in the Katse. Gosh, these are things that we should not even eat. Why would you be eating dog meat? Anyways, I heard it's medicinal, like the Africans say. By the way, I'd eaten it one time, yes, and my parents did not tell me. Okay, so I was very sick. I was really sick. I think that should be like from 1, from 2, if I'm not mistaken. And my mom was like, they had given me stuffs and maybe malaria and all that. It was not really, I was not really improving. And then somebody was like, they should give me dog. Well, I don't understand what's the connection. And then so they brought this meat. I could not eat. I had loss of appetite. They brought, my mom was like, she just brought the meat like it was in a bowl. She was like, oh, eat this one. I said, no, I cannot. She said, no, eat it. I started eating. That's how I was tearing the bone. This, my sister. Guess what? It was when I'd finished eating everything, drank the soup. In fact, I think I'd not eaten for like 3 days, and that was the only thing that I ate. My mom told me that they say my dad was like, do you know what you have eaten? I said, you people said that is goat pepper soup now. Say, so if you taste goat, you don't know. I said, but I don't know. Say, do you know what you have eaten? I said, I don't know. My mom said, do you know what you have eaten? I said, I don't know. She said, dog, hey, come and see me putting my hand inside my mouth to throw it out. I said, cannot come out. You have already eaten it. Since that day, when they prepare meat in our house, I said, what is it? Please, I should know before you can put all the spices that I cannot get the taste. But I don't even want to even, because first of all, I fear these things. I'm suffering from xenophobia, like my peers out there. We are here, so I don't even want to even like I don't even want to sniff it. I don't even want to see it. I don't want. Yeah, so those who are afraid of dogs, just so you know, you are suffering from xenophobia. But if I can, I actually need somebody to take this fear away, because a lot of persons around me love dogs. They take they have pets. They have dogs as pets. So if I want to be closer to them too, more than I am right now, then I need to love dogs. And I don't know, I've been working on this for some time. Sometimes I try to get close to them, like my close friend. Both of us were afraid of dogs, and then all of a sudden she left me behind. I went and bought one puppy as her pet. Can you imagine? Is it fair? But anyways, I've tried to love that pet, that particular doggo, but it's not working. It's not working for me. So if there's anybody that can help me, I will be very, very grateful. All right, so we move on to the next. I think we're going to be talking about dogs today. So the next is saying dogs have 13. So did you know dogs have 13 blood types? Horses and cows have 9, and while humans have only 4. So did you know that dogs have 13 blood types? Horses and cows have 9, while humans have only 4. So humans have 4 types, while dogs have 13 types, and horses and cows have 9. So there you should, I'm sure it's only on the breakfast show. It's only on the breakfast show that you get to find out such an interesting fact about dogs and their blood types. So if you didn't know, just have that in mind today. Dogs have 13 blood types. Horses and cows have 9, and while humans have 4. And we know the 4 types, right? Maybe a different day we're going to talk about that. Yeah. And then we move over to the next, and this time around we are still talking about dogs. Yes, I don't like them, but they are interesting. I watch them from a distance, you know. I just admire them from a distance, and I think that's comfortable enough for me to just keep managing. I watch them from a distance, and I enjoy them, the way they play with their owner, the way they communicate, blah blah blah. So one of these things that you don't want it closer to you, you just want to admire it from a distance. That's me with dogs, right? So this time around we are saying, did you know dogs can smell cancer? Yeah, dogs can smell cancer, and they can smell other diseases, and they can actually they know when someone is sick. And they are really nice. I don't know, but if somebody can really help me with this fear, then I would love to keep them. They are warm. If your owner is sick, you need to see the way or worried, it's like they are also worried. I think I witnessed this one time when my cousin was sick. You remember the one I told you that went, both of us were scared of dogs, so she went and bought a dog as a pet and left me behind. Now I'm all alone in my fear. Anyways, when she was sick, this her puppy came. The way, I don't think it's still a puppy here. It's big, right? It's big now. The dog came, and then she was lying there. That's how the dog also came and lied. And then the way they were, I don't understand. Is it that they have I think they have a strong sense of feeling or emotion, and if I can put it that way, because they can sense when you're not okay, they can sense when something is wrong, then they also join you in that. So did you know that dogs can smell cancer? Now if your dog is acting weird around you, you should go and get yourself checked up here. If your dog is acting weird around you, you should go and do what? Get yourself checked up. Yes, they can smell cancer and some other things. And yes, and lest I forget, they are very spiritual. Gosh, a dog can see the future, or it can tell, for example, it can tell when something wrong, deep, like something wrong is about to happen. I know Africans, we have this how can I put it, we have this, archaic, I should not call it archaic, but we have this superstitious, we have this way of thinking that if something happens, we'll just say that no, this person did this thing, or it's because of this or that. But it's the truth, dogs they are spiritual, and that's why when normally we know that when us Africans, that's what we know, at late in the night when dogs are barking, what do we say? They are seeing ghosts. Is it true? That I don't know, but that is how we grew up, and that is what we were told, that dogs at that time late, because late at night, if you've lived in a quartier where there are dogs, you realize that late at night, probably midnight, most especially midnight, 11 o'clock, 1, 2, you realize that they bark all through the back. And sometimes they'll say, most especially when somebody dies, they will say that person is moving. Oh my god, Africans are so interesting. They will say the person's spirit is on the run, like the person is moving. That's why the dogs are barking. We don't even barking. We don't even know if it's true or not, but we just believe it. Or maybe the person died and they are supposed to bury the person tomorrow. Somebody will say that those dogs are barking because the person is moving and saying goodbye to the neighbors. Like, what the heck? And then when we hear all of this, we are so scared to go out at night. When you go out at night, or when you're moving and then a dog is barking close to maybe your environment or where you are, you start looking around like, what is this dog seeing? But that is how we grew up. It's really interesting. Whether it's true or not, but it's interesting. And some of us, it helped us to not move late at night, because we know that there are ghosts around, if at all it's true. And then we move over to the next, and this time around we are still talking about dogs. But yes, we've been talking a lot, but wait, if just tell me if you are a lover of dogs. Yes, and if you're also suffering from xenophobia. Yes, after this we're going to drop our topic of discussion for the day, which we are going to be sharing, and I would love to have your opinion on certain aspects. And I think we just came to the end of did you know, hope you had a nice time, and hope you had got to find out interesting facts about dogs this morning. And yes, like I said, I need a therapist that is going to help me stop fearing, like remove that fear, xenophobia, take away that xenophobia from my my body, my life, so that I can have a little time with them. They are interesting, but the one that I will never in this life, talking about pets, the one that I will never, I don't even want somebody to help me, cats. It's not me. If I can even stay in a house that there's a dog, so long as it's on chains, but you see cats, my sister, thank you for, don't even invite me. If there's cats in your house, tell right in front of your door that out of bounds for Rita, I will not come. very, very peacefully. So that was it for our Did You Know page this morning. And we are moving straight away onto our topic of discussion. And like I said, it's Throwback Thursday, which means that we are going to be we're going to have a memory of, the past on throwback. And this time around we are going to talk about throwback. And this time around, throwback, which throwback are we going to be talking about? What is that odd or funny thing you used to do as a child? Yes, that is our topic for today. What is that odd or funny thing you used to do as a child? Now, this is confession time for me. There are a couple of them, but this one, I don't know if after saying this, but I heard that children would do this, are intelligent. They are intelligent, and if they are not at that time, but they tend to be intelligent and they are focused. Let me put it that way. Let me just try to give myself some little accolades before I unleash what I'm about to unleash. So one of the things that I did that is odd and funny in my childhood days is this. If do you know this term? If I just do like this, what do you think? I know, right? I think I did that till I was about 4 or 5. So my sisters will literally cut bitter leaf, squeeze it. When I talk about bitter leaf, that one that is like medicine. In fact, aloe vera and bitter leaf joined together, they will rub it here, but I will still take. That is what I did. So it was really, anyways, it's just one of those things. So I'm hearing news flash that kids who do that, they turn out to be intelligent, they turn out to be brilliant in school. I don't know if I was, but I was trying my best. So that's my own funny thing that I did when I was a baby. And sometimes, if somebody who knows how children who used to suck their fingers, if you know how it looks like, and then you look at my thumb, then you know that, okay, I'm one of them. Yes, guilty as charged. I did that. Yes, that's the only thing I can. I don't know if there are others, but I'm going to remember as the show goes on. So tell us. I want to know your own thing, or you don't want to share. I've shared mine. This is a secret. I'm just feeling that I just removed something that nobody knew I did this now. So I've removed my own secret. So I'm waiting for your own. It should not be a secret. It must not be as odd, as funny as mine. But I think that was the odd one. And up till now, no, hey, I'm not doing it again. Hey, no, up till now, sometimes when I see children doing this, I just remember myself. I just remember that I used to do that. So my elder sister's child started doing that, and then she just looked at me, said, "Are you sure this child did not take this thing from you?" I said, "No." No, it's not me, it's from you. I said, because there is I don't know if it's gene or what, I don't know how I can call it, but when I say child, I don't actually stop the child. Maybe if I give birth tomorrow and my child does that, I'll just try to control it a bit, but I know it's coming from what like the child to keep from me. So that is our topic today. So what is that odd or funny thing that you did as a child? I don't know if mine is odd or it's funny, but whatever the case may be, just let us know on the comment section. And yes, we are streaming live on our YouTube channel, so you can drop a comment there. Yes, just type Hi TV Cameroon on YouTube and you're going to find us streaming live, so you can watch the program wherever you are, no matter your place, no matter the time, no matter your environment. You can have a glimpse, you can have a view of the program and enjoy just like it's going right now. And yes, we are going to savor something different this morning. But before we savor something different, let's shake our bodies a little bit. We've been talking a lot, so let's go take on this musical break, and when we come back, we continue.
Quoi, Japi?
On faisait ça comme ça, jeudi et vendredi, on partageait le peu café. Caca répondant, nous avons appelé les frappants. On était tous comme ça, personne ne pouvait manquer. Tu voyais dans la TP, toujours dans le système. Avec son maracas, toujours à que dégraisser. Les gars nous regardaient quand ça passait à la
fuis avec eux.
Il va mettre en solo de Pénorian. Abedena Boris. Serge Toulou. 5 étoiles DJ. Hey, Annick Minaj. Voici venu la danse des immatures. Non, je vous l'ai dit, les immatures. Hey, Rankanzo, Rankanzo. Regeleke, regeleke, Rankanzo, Rankanzo. Regeleke, regeleke. On va dans tout le monde, assis dans le système, personne n'est tapé les mains. Ils font donc comme si ils n'aimaient pas le mollet. Ils font donc comme si ils n'étaient pas intéressés, man, pourtant dans le cœur. Qui veut se masser, la qui veut se masser, qui veut se masser, qui veut se masser, Rankanzo, Rankanzo, regeleke, regeleke, Rankanzo, Rankanzo, regeleke, regeleke, Chemba Fabrizo, qui veut se masser, qui veut se masser, qui veut se masser, Chalen Mayong, they like Camila Damagara, on n'a pas peur, Corazon Popa, qui veut se masser, et Papi Biche, official, Mbole Dancing, venez se m'en servir, hey, comment les faire?
Welcome back, and yes, we are still here live and superb, just making sure that everything goes on well. As far as your morning starts, we also started with flavor, with exciting things, and yes, we are going to talk about something else. But before we do that, I'm still waiting for your contribution concerning that funny or odd thing you did as a child. Let us know what it is. As for mine, I suck finger tire. But that is it for me. Or like I said, I've been very honest with you guys, but I don't know why it's difficult for you to be honest with me. I mean, I'm just sharing a very deep secret. This is a secret. Like, maybe if my husband to be is watching right now, I might just feel like, okay, so this girl was, my children will suck finger. Can you imagine? No, your children will not suck if you all right. So definitely we are talking about that funny or odd thing you did as a child. Let us know yours. What is it? Were you, aside from sucking finger, what's there? Is it tongue? Yes. And the thing is, some people do these things and they don't end there. They still do it right now. And my elder sister, I don't know if she's going to, hold my neck, but she both of us, I think I took it from her. Yes, both of us, we were in this together, right? Yeah. So what is yours? Is it the tongue? Is it the finger? Is it whatever the case may be? Is it the games that you played, like mommy play? Hey, are you joking with this this tin tomato that they used to sell, I think for 100 francs? That container has suffered in the hands of kids. Is it beans that have mixed with plantain? Is it grass? Is it vegetable? What is it that they have not boiled inside that particular container? You find it scattered at the backyard. The kids, the mother, like they just decide to create their own movies. I think those were movies that they did not just have cameras by the side, watching them. You have the mother, you have the father, you have the sister, and then when they finish eating, that papa if you did not do these things, then you skip stage, my dear. You skip stage. It's not this Android generation. Some of us, we know what we are talking about, playing under the rain or the mud and all of that. Move. Anyways, that was the fun that happened. I don't know, but if you're playing with tablets now, my dear, you're missing a lot. Some of these things used to build, they had a strong bond for kids and all of that, and it was really fun. So tell us about your own or funny thing that you took part in as a child. And yes, this time around we are about going to find out what's happening, who is doing what as far as the market training is concerned. And yes, while other women out there are hoping or thinking, hoping for jobs, white collar jobs and others, a lady has decided to make a living out of herself, and she's been doing this for a very long time. So we take on Market Corner and find out what this lady is up to and what she has been able to make out of this. We get you back.
Na Carolina Mokini. I didn't for Buea. Yes. I never book, but I stay over for executive hotel in France. Don't say the business more than 18 years. Now the business don't take me do anything I feel do online and the business will help me. But I say it get advantage and disadvantage because I'm perishable good. Sometimes they will even move money, you buy them. You perish all. You go back again for square one. Sometimes in the way if you buy them now, it triple the money will belongs to you. So the business, I find business, they get disadvantage and advantage. They be risky for two for man where they enter where you never first get customer. But when you enter where you never get customer, you get to enter with good capital because you will first lose fine before you start the get Now, first time we don't be overget difficulty, very difficulty to buy the things because various villages they will be this and like Babanke, Pini, all that is now a crisis don't take all those places and now so we be buy now for often and for francophone for this thing for combo. They will buy from combo. Most will be buying from combo. One time now we go stand in the for Santa, we buy for Santa. Like today, so yesterday we go stand. We know we feel buy for Santa. So we buy that from combo. So now the difficulty now we get, and then now so the climate don't change. This carrot, first time when the crisis, they will be buying now like this season. That's what they buy carrot 8,000, 9,000. But since the crisis with Cameroon, things they don't change. If you buy another, if you buying price for farm now 18,000. After you buy 18,000, transportation 1,500, reach 19,000. If you trouble now forget the hand money, you know the feed market really the business now for now, so you don't worry. No, they get fixed price. When you come market shows on there, you feel sellers on 30, 40. If market no show, if you say 20, yes, if you say 20, if you say 30, if you say 40, it depends as market show. Vegetables, I get lettuce, I get carrot, I get green beans, I get celery, I get parsley. At times I sell water leaf. I get. I want to get. Boy, give me that broccoli and that cauliflower. I get the broccoli. I get the cauliflower. The broccoli fine for man way. Mostly for people the way they need diabetes patients, people the way they want cut away, neck cleansing, all the like. Then if man wey used to come back like businessman come and catch up late in the night, you find as maybe give me one of your own soup. Maybe you want make an mix the one. Give me that other one, that courgette. You get courgette. Na courgette this. You get the one. No, na cucumber, na courgette this. You want the different na courgette. Give me that cucumber, master. And then na cucumber this. Na two. Again, na one kind, but na two different things. Na courgette, na cucumber this. So if you be say you want coconut, you combine this one and so. For diabetes patient, man with the seed, any pressure wey they use the one. Sometimes I will sell muya, I will sell most market. I will sell na, I will sell moyoka, banga, bakundu, all that side I will go sell for it. But since the crisis start, I never go. I know they go me there. I sell me any for here now. So even the muya now, so I need to pay because of my health. I know they even do final for the worry me. So I need to go down. I need to work out market for now. Day over here.